Hello, kindergarten. I know a lot of you weren't able to make the open house last night, so I'm just going to go over a few things that I talked about real quickly. The most important thing is communication, and I just really want you to know that I am here for you. If there's anything you need or anything you need to talk about, or if something, a reminder, please email me and I will do my best. If you need to email me twice, please email me again, just so we can make sure that we are communicating. We are a team. I'm so excited for this year. I have the best class ever, so I'm very thankful for that. And so that was one of the main parts I talked about last night. The other main part I talked about last night were the binders that come home, and the binders come home every day, and they come back to school every day. And there was a lot of information going to go home tonight, so please make sure you go through it. One of the first things that will be coming home tonight is this yellow paper. Hold on. And there's a note. These are sight words. You're going to go through this at your own pace with your child. You are welcome to cut them in rows and then just send that part in and say, Mrs. Bennett, send a note or an email and say, Mrs. Bennett, Samantha's ready for this part of the list. Can you please test her? I will test. Once they have finished the whole page, we will then give your child will get to put a sticker in the notebook on this page, and then we will pass home list 2. So once they are done with list 1, we test them, and then we will send list 2 home. There are 11 lists total. When they finish all 11 lists, they will have 220 sight words memorized, which is up to 2nd grade. So this is at your own pace, but I do suggest that you try to do like 1 a month. Also in your binders today is this cute little note, and it's just a reminder that these little guys are still learning how to write, and it's completely age appropriate for them not to be spelling things correctly. So if something comes home and you can kind of sound it out and it kind of looks like the word, you're going to praise your child, you're going to tell them how awesome they are, and even have them read it to you. That was a trick I learned with my own children. So I'd say, tell me about your picture. If you can't exactly tell what it is or what it says, have them tell you about it, and then you guys can talk about it. For instance, well, you'll read the letter, and it gives some great examples. The goal is to make these kids feel that they are succeeding, that they are learning, that they are writing, that they are reading. So that's the goal. Speaking of reading, this is also going to go into your binders, this alphabet chart that we will leave in there. And this you can use. On the front are just letters and sounds, and on the back are some blends. And this is if you are writing with your child and they can't remember what a letter, what sound it makes, or if they're trying to do a blend, like they're trying to write black, you can go back and look at the chart. So that's a good way to teach them, if they can't figure something out, to go back and look and figure it out themselves. My goal is to give you lots of resources. So there's a hundreds chart in there, and there's a few activities on the back of that hundreds chart. And this is just if you guys are looking for more activities with your children, I'm trying to give you some resources. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. And I think that's about it. Have a great weekend.